blueprint together for the ICT development, ICT sector for the year 2016. I don't think that has been unveiled here. But can you tell us what the nitty-gritty of these blueprints are?
Well, ICT, as you know, means information and communications technology. That includes the postal services. A lot of people may not know that this is part of our ministerial mandate. It also includes the GSM services. It includes internet, deepening of internet connectivity. It includes, expansion of broadband, provision, and then it also includes satellite, the provision of satellite, and then galaxy backbone, as we call it. Galaxy backbone is the facility, the technical facility for storing all of government's information with regard to all ministries, all government departments, and getting it connected, on global worldwide level. For instance, in the postal services, that really comes to mind because the postal services have been part and parcel of our lives in this country. And you know that over the years, the postal services has been known only to provide, the selling of stamps and, couriering of, letters. Now we try to expand the perspective by, for instance, ensuring that because there are no banks in most local government areas, in most rural areas, we want the postal services now to run also banking services for financial inclusiveness, so that the poor woman in the village whose children are in Lagos or Abuja can, receive money from the post offices, perhaps monthly stipends or whatever, through an integrated financial system. We are also hoping to make the post offices, internet centers and also call centers and all of that. So we are more or less diversifying, the service base of, the post offices. That is with regard to post office. In regard to GSM operations, I call it GSM operations because that is what the ordinary Nigerian knows telecommunications to be. As it is now, services are not only poor, but they don't cover the entire, country. Of the 100, almost 180 million Nigerians, only about 150 million are, on the net, are, able to use phone service. We hope within the shortest possible time to ensure that every Nigerian is hooked onto the GSM service, so that in all parts of the country, not only should people be able to own, telephone, devices, but that connectivity should also be available in every nook and cranny of Nigeria. That's very important. One of the things to do is to ensure that, our cable is available throughout, the country. For now, not all parts of the country have been, connected because of a number of challenges, include multiple taxation, include the problem associated with the right of way, where, local people, try to impede the laying of fiber cables, throughout the country and so on. So we hope also to develop on that more, profoundly. Again, with regard to satellite, Nigeria currently has one satellite in orbit, and this one is supposed to be making money for Nigeria. But because we have just one satellite in orbit, a lot of Nigerians believe for a country or a service provider to have just one satellite in orbit means, it's akin to a transport company moving people from one destination to the other with no extra tire. If there's a problem on the way, you are stuck. So we are working towards, as part of our, roadmap or blueprint, to have one or two extra satellites in orbit, so that people who subscribe to Nigeria's, satellite in the area of information storage in the orbit would be confident that they won't have any problem, with storage, with the storage capability of the, service that is Nick Comsat, which is the owner of that one satellite in orbit. Again, with regard to galaxy backbone,
Yeah.
the facilities are still being developed. For instance, there are headquarters which houses all the servers, which should accommodate all the information that is government information, whether at the ministerial level, at the departmental level, at the agency level. The capacity for now is limited. We also hope to expand it. So, in essence, by the time we are concluded with our view of how ICT should be in Nigeria, Nigeria should be ranking in the same way as the United States of America and so on. I have forgotten one area, that is the area of e-government. E-government is, for instance, part of e-government is what System Specs has done for Nigeria. Today, they introduced remittance TSA. TSA means, a single treasury account. That has saved Nigeria more than 2 trillion naira within the last 6 months. Because hitherto, government departments, government offices, government ministries had, uncountable number of accounts through which government monies were siphoned. Now they have come up with a remitter which this government adopted, and it has, streamlined, the process of government account keeping. And so we are looking at all of this to ensure that by the grace of God, within the shortest possible time, Nigeria will be completely digitalized, and that Nigerian government will be a smart government. Smart in the sense that every service would, take advantage of technological advancement.
Okay, so I'm just wondering, sir, what are your strategies for funding all of this
You see, a lot
initiatives,
of it,
especially with regards to postal agency, the satellite?
now,
as well
what
as
we
the
try to
media?
do with satellites, easily we don't have money of our own. We are talking with, potential investors, in the area. I've talked with some Chinese and some Finnish companies are also coming with proposals. We're going to look at all of this, and government is going to take a decision as to who is allowed to provide the funding for these satellites. With regard to GSM, of course, all that is required of government is to provide the enabling environment where regulations and guidelines will be simplified and made in such a way that no GSM company is oppressed. No GSM company is unnecessarily overburdened. No GSM companies is to make to look as if they are beggars. We want to see all operators as our partners in progress. We, in arriving at any decision, we will collaborate with them, we will listen to them, we will interact with them to have their own feedback, so that it will not be just a one-way affair. Because government cannot afford to be a Mr. Know-all. Government depends on these companies, most of which are Nigerian companies. We have a duty to make them succeed in their businesses or providing better services to us. With regard to the post office, what we're trying to do is, number one, I don't want to use the democratization, but we are liberalizing the process of appointment of Postmaster General. The new Postmaster General must be a businessman. The new Postmaster General of Nigeria must be one that has a vision of transforming postal services in Nigeria into a world-class, all-inclusive, very diversified, postal service, like it is done in the United States of America, in Britain, and even in nearby Rwanda, which is a very small country. That is one with regard to appointment of a Postmaster General. Secondly, in terms of the content of what they will be doing, we are looking at engaging the private sector in the PPP arrangement. We will define or agree as to what type of diversified services they will be providing, and we will encourage private sector to come in. We will need to put in money. They will bring in their money, they will bring in their expertise, and they will be paying profit to us. So it's about ideas, not about money now, because ideas are greater and more invaluable than money. You could have money without the right ideas, you are not likely to succeed. But what we're doing is to develop, profound ideas that would take the postal services to the next level in quality and diversified service to the Nigerian people. So these are some of the things I want to assure you, that apart from the fact that in 2 areas we will need outside funding, that is the area of procurement of a new satellite in orbit, And apart from Galaxy Backbone, which would need about 2.1 billion naira to develop its infrastructure in other areas, all that is required is for us to provide, a very good environment for operators to come in, bring their money, bring their expertise, and possibly also, contribute, men, and resource persons to develop the various sectors in a most profitable way.
Thank you very much for your time, sir. But I'm just wondering, by way of short response, if you could talk about the hubs, the technological hubs that you're intending to have in Ibadan and Katsina State, and how you intend to sustain the ones that are existing
Well,
set up by the
you see,
past
these
administration.
are all that are required really is providing providing leadership in the setting up of these hubs. A lot of it is to be driven by the private sector.
Okay, but it's going to be tied with the existing incubation center
In
set
the
up by the
sense,
past
oh,
administration.
certainly, in the sense that we will provide, some broadband services for them, at a very minimal cost. It won't cost much, and then encourage the private sector to come in and, develop optimally.
Thank you so much. I appreciate
It's my
it.
pleasure. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Yes, sir.